Welcome to your practice test 2. Next section. Learn neural network fundamentals. Question 1. In gradient descent, what does the learning rate control? Option A. The size of the steps taken to update weights. Option A. The number of layers in the network. Option A. The amount of training data. Option A. The vocabulary size of the tokenizer. The correct answer is A. The learning rate scales gradient updates. Too high can overshoot or diverge, too low trains slowly and may get stuck. It is a key hyperparameter. Question 2. Which of the following are regularization techniques used to reduce overfitting? Select all that apply. Option A. The two-weight decay. Option A. Option A. Gnarly stopping. Option A. Increasing the learning rate to a very large value. The correct answers are A and A. 1/2 regularization, dropout, early stopping, and data augmentation reduce overfitting. A very large learning rate hurts training rather than regularizing. Question 3. That does a loss function measured during training? Option A. The difference between the model's predictions and the true target values. Option A. The number of errors in use. Option A. The size of the dataset on disk. Option A. The temperature of the. The correct answer is A. The loss, for example, cross entropy, quantifies prediction error. Training minimizes this loss via gradient descent and backpropagation. Question 4. In neural network training, what is an epoch? Option A. Then complete pass over the entire training dataset. Option A. A single weight update. Option A. The final trained model. Option A. A type of activation function. The correct answer is A. One epoch is one full pass through the training data. Training usually runs for multiple epochs. Within each epoch, data is processed in mini batches. Next section. Transformer architecture and attention. Question 5. What does multi-head attention allow a transformer to do? Option A. Attend to information from different representation subspaces simultaneously. Option A. Run entirely without any attention. Option A. Eliminate the need for training. Option A. Reduce the vocabulary to one token. The correct answer is A. Multi-head attention runs several attention operations in parallel, letting the model capture different types of relationships, syntax, semantics, position at once. Question 6. API-style models are built primarily from which part of the original transformer? Option A. The decoder only, autogressive. Option A. The encoder only. Option A. Neither encoder nor decoder. Option A. The convolutional backbone. The correct answer is A. API is a decoder-only, autogressive model that predicts the next token using causal, masked, self-attention, making it well-suited to text generation. Question 7. API is best described as which type of transformer model? Option A. Encoder-only, trained with masked language modeling. Option A. Decoder-only, autoaggressive. Option A. A recurrent neural network. Option A. A convolutional network. The correct answer is A. ONJ is an encoder-only model trained with masked language modeling, predicting masked tokens, and next sentence prediction, producing bidirectional representations for understanding tasks. Question 8. Which statements about self-attention in transformers are true? Select all that apply. Option A. It lets every token attend to every other token in the sequence. Option A. It can be computed in parallel across positions. Option A. It captures long-range dependencies. Option A. It processes tokens strictly one at a time like an array. The correct answers are A and A. Self-attention is parallelizable, models all pairwise token interactions, and captures long-range dependencies, key advantages over recurrent models. Next section, TOE fundamentals and tokenization. Question 9. In and TOE, what is a word by token embedding? Option A. A dense numerical vector that represents a token's meaning. Option A. The raw character string of the token. Option A. The human memory address of the token. Option A. A compression of the entire dataset. The correct answer is A. Embeddings map tokens to dense vectors in a continuous space where semantically similar tokens lie close together, enabling the model to compute over meaning. Question 10. That is the typical self-supervised objective used to pre-train a API-style TOE. Option A. Predicting the next token given the previous tokens. Option A. Classifying images into categories. Option A. Voting numbers in ascending order. Option A. Compressing files losslessly. The correct answer is A. Bootogressive causal language modeling trains the model to predict the next token, a self-supervised objective requiring only raw text, no manual labels. Question 11. In the context of an TOE, what is a parameter? Option A. A learned weight adjusted during training. Option A. a command line flag passed at startup. Option a single training document. Option a type of a. The correct answer is a. Parameters are the model's learned weights. Nodal size, for example, 70 refers to the number of these trainable weights. Question 12. Which statements about subword tokenization are true? Select all that apply. Option A. It can represent rare or unseen words by composing subword units. Option the number of tokens affects how much fits in the context window. Option it keeps vocabulary size manageable compared to one token per word. Option A. It guarantees one token equals exactly one English word. The correct answers are V and A. Bubword schemes, third piece, sentence piece, handle rare words, control vocabulary size, and influence token counts, but a word may map to multiple tokens. Next section. Prompt engineering. Question 13. That does the temperature sampling parameter control during text generation. Option A. The randomness by creativity of the model's output. Option the training speed of the model. Option the number of model parameters. Option A. The size of the context window. The correct answer is V. Higher temperature flattens the probability distribution for more diverse, creative output. Lower temperature makes output more focused and deterministic. Question 14. That is the role of a system prompt in many chat-based IAs. Option A. Do set the model's role, behavior, tone, and constraints for the conversation. Option do physically restart the option do delete the model's weights. Option A. Do compress the user's input. The correct answer is V. The system prompt provides high-level instructions and context, persona, rules, format that steer the assistant's behavior across the conversation. Question 15. Which are good prompt engineering practices? Select all that apply. Option A. Be specific and clear about the desired task. Option A. Provide examples of the expected output. Option A. Specify the desired output format. Option A. Leave instructions deliberately vague. The correct answers are V and A. Effective prompts are specific, provide examples, and state the desired format and constraints. Vague instructions produce unreliable outputs. Next section. Fine-tuning to rev and pineapple. Question 16. That is the goal of instruction tuning. Option A. Training a model to follow natural language instructions across many tasks. Option A. Shrinking the model to half its size. Option A. Replacing the tokenizer. Option A. Removing the need for any training data. The correct answer is V. Instruction tuning fine-tunes a base model on diverse instruction response pairs so it generalizes to following user instructions, improving zero-shot usefulness. Question 17. That distinguishes to rev from standard to rev. Option A. It applies to rev on top of a quantized, for example, 4-bit base model to save memory. Option A. It trains all model weights fully. Option A. It removes attention from the model. Option A. It only works on hummus. The correct answer is V. So to rev quantizes the frozen base model to 4-bit and trains the rev adapters in higher precision, enabling fine-tuning of very large models on limited open memory. Question 18. Which are benefits of parameter-efficient fine-tuning by methods? Select all that apply. Option A. Our open memory requirements. Option A. Large smaller save checkpoints adapters. Option A. Ability to maintain many task-specific adapters on one base model. Option A. They always require more compute than full fine-tuning. The correct answers are V and A. Pineapple reduces memory and compute, yields tiny adapter checkpoints, and lets a single base model serve many tasks via swappable adapters. Next section. Python libraries for the miss. Question 19. That does the NumPy library primarily provide? Option A. Efficient dimensional arrays and numerical operations. Option A. Web server framework. Option A. Pre-trained Azure. Option A. Open inference server. The correct answer is V. NumPy underpins the scientific Python stack with fast dimensional arrays and vectorized math, serving as a foundation for pandas, scikit-learn, and more. Question 20. Which library is the standard choice for classical machine learning, for example, Wavis, random forests, on the one? Option A. Scikit-learn. Option A. Matplotlib. Option A. Option A. Langhain. The correct answer is V. Scikit-learn provides a consistent way for classical algorithms, classification, regression, clustering, plus preprocessing and model selection utilities. Question 21. That does the fogging pace transformers pipeline abstraction make easy? Option A. Learning common tasks, for example, sentiment analysis, summarization with a few lines of code. Option A. Overclocking the hub. Option designing a database schema. Option A, editing video. The correct answer is V. The pipeline may be bundles tokenizer, model, and post-processing so you can run inference for tasks like classification, NA, and generation with minimal code. Question 22. Which libraries are commonly part of a fogging-based fine-tuning workflow? Select all that apply. Option A, transformers. Option A, datasets. Option A, Adobe Photoshop. The correct answers are V and A. A typical workflow uses transformers, models by Rainer, datasets, data, PEF to RAR, and often accelerate by bits and bytes. Photoshop is unrelated. Next section, ABU video and training attack. Question 23. That is ABU video curator used for? Option A, large-scale data curation and cleaning for data training. Option Building models in production. Option rendering 3D graphics. Option A, managing Kubernetes clusters. The correct answer is V. Lilo Curator provides accelerated pipelines for cleaning, deduplicating, filtering, and preparing massive text datasets used to pre-train or fine-tune the MIS. Question 24. Degatron is best known for enabling what? Option A, loaded by tensor parallelism to train very large transformer models. Option A, editing spreadsheets. Option A, compressing images. Option A, moving static web pages. The correct answer is V. Degatron pioneered efficient tensor, intra-layer, and pipeline parallelism, making it possible to train transformers with billions of parameters across many hubs. Question 25. That is Yaviyoning. Option A, Webber accelerated library of primitives for deep neural networks. Option A, relational database. Option A, text editor. Option A, Lava crypt framework. The correct answer is V. NVIDIA provides highly optimized implementations of operations like convolutions, pooling, normalization, and activations that frameworks PyTorch, TensorFlow build on. Question 26. Which are strategies for distributed training of large models? Select all that apply. Option A, data parallelism. Option A, tensor model parallelism. Option A, pipeline parallelism. Option A, running everything on a single thread. The correct answers are V and A. Large model training combines data, tensor, and pipeline parallelism, often called 3-way parallelism. A single thread cannot scale to such workloads. Next section, Triton tensor array and deployment. Question 27. That does dynamic batching in Triton inference server do? Option A, combines individual incoming requests into batches to improve throughput. Option A, deletes requests at random. Option A, trains the model on new data. Option A, encrypts the model weights. The correct answer is V. Dynamic batching automatically groups requests that arrive close in time into a single batch, increasing utilization and throughput while respecting latency limits. Question 28. Quantizing a model to lower precision, for example, POCO 1, 6 or AI 8 primarily reduces what? Option A, memory footprint and inference latency. Option A, the number of training epochs. Option A, the size of the input prompt. Option A, the number of users allowed. The correct answer is V. Quantization stores weights by activations in fewer bits, shrinking memory use and speeding up inference, usually with minimal accuracy loss when done carefully. Question 29. NVIDIA commonly exposes deployed ideas through what kind of way? Option A, standard IPNV compatible NVIDIA endpoints. Option A, proprietary binary protocol with no documentation. Option only a desktop. Option A, PUB file transfer. The correct answer is V. GA packages models as microservices with industry standard, often IPNV compatible, Angular so developers can integrate them with minimal code changes. Question 30. Which are benefits of model quantization for deployment? Select all that apply. Option A, power memory usage. Option A, faster inference. Option A, ability to fit larger models on the same hub. Option A, guaranteed higher accuracy than full precision. The correct answers are V and A. Quantization reduces memory and latency and lets bigger models fit on a hub. It does not improve accuracy. The goal is large efficiency gains with minimal accuracy loss. Next section, AU and HIB application development. Question 31. In an AU pipeline, what does chunking refer to? Option A, splitting documents into smaller passages for embedding and retrieval. Option A, deleting documents from the corpus. Option A, encrypting the documents. Option A, translating documents. The correct answer is V. Hunking divides source documents into manageable passages so each can be embedded and retrieved precisely, improving relevance and fitting within the context window. Question 32. Embeddings used for semantic retrieval are designed so that what is true. Option A. Semantically similar texts have vectors that are close together. Option A. Every text maps to the same vector. Option A. Vectors are random and meaningless. Option A. Only exact keyword matches can be found. The correct answer is A. Embedding models place semantically similar passages near each other in vector space, so nearest neighbor search retrieves relevant content even without exact keyword overlap. Question 33. Which techniques can help reduce hallucinations in an NCA application? Select all that apply. Option A. Rounding answers with retrieved documents. A. Option A. Asking the model to cite its sources. Option A. Restricting answers to provided context. Option A. Getting the temperature extremely high. The correct answers are A and A. Rounding with retrieval, requiring citations, and constraining answers to provided context reduce hallucination. Raising temperature increases randomness and risk. Next section, data preprocessing and feature engineering. Question 34. That is an outlier in a dataset. Option A, a data point that differs markedly from the rest of the data. Option A, the most common value. Option A, a missing value. Option A, the average of all values. The correct answer is A. Outliers are extreme values far from the bulk of the data. They can skew statistics and models and may need investigation, transformation, or removal. Question 35. Thai is text often lowercased and normalized during preprocessing. Option A. To reduce spurious variation so apple and apple are treated consistently. Option A. To translate it into another language. Option A. To increase the number of unique tokens. Option A. To encrypt the text. The correct answer is A. Normalization, lowercasing, removing accents, standardizing whitespace, reduces redundant variants of the same token, shrinking vocabulary and improving consistency when appropriate for the task. Question 36. That is feature engineering. Option A. Reading informative input features from raw data to improve model performance. Option A. Deploying the trained model. Option A. Using the open model. Option A. Writing the user interface. The correct answer is A. Feature engineering transforms raw data into features, for example, ratios, aggregations, encodings that better expose patterns to the model, often improving accuracy. Question 37. That is data leakage in a machine learning experiment. Option A. Then information from the test set or future improperly influences training. Option A. Then the dataset file is too large to open. Option A. Then the open memory overflows. Option A. Then the model is deployed. The correct answer is A. Data leakage occurs when the model gains access to information it would not have at prediction time, for example, target-derived features or test data, causing overly optimistic results. Question 38. Which techniques can help address class imbalance in a dataset? Select all that apply. Option A. Oversampling the minority class, for example, Vega. Option A. Undersampling the majority class. Option A. Applying class weights in the loss function. Option A. Deleting the entire minority class. The correct answers are A and A. Yes, sampling over by under, class weighting, and synthetic data help with imbalance. Deleting the minority class destroys the target signal and is never appropriate. Next section. Experiment design. Question 39. How do hyperparameters differ from model parameters? Option A. Hyperparameters are set before training. Parameters are learned during training. Option A. They are exactly the same thing. Option A. Hyperparameters are learned. Parameters are fixed. Option A. Neither affects the model. The correct answer is A. Hyperparameters, learning rate, batch size, number of layers are configured before training. Parameters, weights are learned by optimization during training. Question 40. That does early stopping help prevent? Option A. Overfitting by halting training when validation performance stops improving. Option A. Hardware failure. Option A. Tokenizer errors. Option A. Network outages. The correct answer is A. Gnarly stopping monitors validation metrics and stops training once they plateau or worsen, preventing the model from overfitting the training data. Question 41. That is underfitting. Option A. Then a model is too simple to capture the underlying patterns, performing poorly on both train and test data. Option A. Then a model memorizes the training set. Option A. Then the dataset is encrypted. Option A. Then inference is too fast. The correct answer is A. Underfitting high bias means the model is too simple or undertrained, giving poor performance everywhere. Lower capacity, better features, or longer training help. Question 42. Which of the following are hyperparameters, not learned parameters? Select all that apply. Option 1. The earning rate. Option 2. Virtue size. Option number of training epochs. Option 9. The trained weight values of the network. The correct answers are V and turning rate, batch size, epochs, and number of layers are hyperparameters configured beforehand. The network's weights are learned parameters. Next section, nodal evaluation and metrics. Question 43. That does a confusion matrix display? Option amounts of true positives, true negatives, and false negatives. Option the model's weight values. Option the training loss curve. Option A the overutilization. The correct answer is V. A confusion matrix tabulates predicted versus actual classes, lib by thub by koi, from which precision, recall, one, and accuracy can be derived. Question 44. Recall is an especially important metric when which is true. Option A. Listing a positive case false negative is costly, for example, disease detection. Option Ball errors are completely irrelevant. Option the dataset has no labels. Option A. The model has no parameters. The correct answer is V. Equal equals if by if plus koi measures how many actual positives are caught. It is critical when false negatives are dangerous, such as in medical screening or fraud detection. Question 45. YANO is a metric primarily used to evaluate which task? Option A. Next summarization. Option U. Image classification. Option A. Audio compression. Option A. Database indexing. The correct answer is V. YANO measures n-gram and longest common subsequence overlap between generated and reference summaries, making it standard for summarization and related generation tasks. Question 46. Which statements about accuracy on imbalanced datasets are true? Select all that apply. Option A. Accuracy can be misleadingly high. Option B. Model predicting only the majority class may still get high accuracy. Option A. Precision, recall, and the one give a fuller picture. Option A. Accuracy is always the single best metric. The correct answers are V and A. An imbalanced data accuracy can hide poor minority class performance, so precision, recall, one, and when are usually more informative. Next section, data analysis and visualization. Question 47. A box plot, box and whisker plot is primarily used to show what? Option A. The distribution of a variable via median, quartiles, and outliers. Option the exact source code of a program. Option the hierarchy of employees. Option the geographic location of data. The correct answer is V. A box plot summarizes a distribution with the median, interquartile range, box, whiskers, and outlier points, making it useful for comparing groups and spotting outliers. Question 48. In statistics, what does correlation measure? Option A. The strength and direction of the linear relationship between two variables. Option the exact cause of an outcome. Option the number of rows in a table. Option the file format of a dataset. The correct answer is V. Correlation, for example, Pearson's R from -1 to 1 quantifies how strongly and in which direction two variables move together. Correlation does not imply causation. Question 49. Which chart type is most appropriate for comparing a quantity across several categories? Option A. War chart. Option A. Histogram. Option A. Line chart of a single value. Option A. Locator plot. The correct answer is V. Or charts compare discrete categories by encoding values as bar lengths, making category to category comparison easy to read. Question 50. In pandas, what does the data frame describe method return? Option A. Binary statistics count means min quartiles max for numeric columns. Option A. The full raw dataset unchanged. Option A. A trained machine learning model. Option A. The upper temperature. The correct answer is V. Describe provides quick descriptive statistics for numeric columns and counts by uniques for objects, a fast first step in exploratory data analysis. Next section, FBM and accelerated data machines. Question 51. Which FBM library is designed for open accelerated graph analytics? Option A. Option A. Option A. Option A. Matplotlib. The correct answer is V. NVIDIA offers open accelerated graph algorithms, Bayes-Yang, community detection, with a network like Wabe for large-scale graph analytics. Question 52. A major design goal of FBM is to do what? Option A. Layer familiar pandas by scikit-learn so code ports easily to the Option force developers to learn an entirely new language. Option run only on Option and replace all of Python. The correct answer is V. NVIDIA mimics pandas now and scikit-learn ways so existing workflows gain up acceleration with minimal code changes. Question 53. That does Gaskin enable? Option A. The killing data frame operations across multiple webs and nodes. Option A. Editing images on the web. Option A. Nerving web pages. Option A. Training only on a single web core. The correct answer is V. Dask combines Dask's parallel by distributed scheduling with Ringao, letting data science workloads scale beyond a single opus memory to multi-op and multi-node setups. Question 54. NVIDIA uses which in memory columnar format for efficient data interchange? Option A. Apache Vero. Option A. Microsoft Word Docs. Option A. Option A. Lumia. The correct answer is V. NVIDIA is built on the Apache Vero columnar memory format, enabling zero-copy data sharing between open libraries and efficient analytics. Next section. Alignment and RSO. Question 55. That is the typical order of stages in the RSO training pipeline. Option A. Supervised fine-tuning, then reward modeling, then RAI optimization. Option A. RAI optimization, then tokenization, then deployment. Option A. Quantization, then pruning, then distillation. Option A. Data labeling only with no model training. The correct answer is V. RSO usually starts with supervised fine-tuning on demonstrations, trains a reward model from human preference rankings, then optimizes the policy, for example, with COI, against that reward. Question 56. How does direct preference optimization NEMO differ from classic RSO? Option A. It optimizes a preference objective directly, without training a separate reward model or RAI loop. Option A. It requires no preference data at all. Option A. It removes the need for any base model. Option A. It only works for image models. The correct answer is V. NEMO reformulates preference alignment as a simple classification style loss on preferred versus rejected responses, avoiding the complexity of a separate reward model and COI. Question 57. In an RSO pipeline, what data is used for the initial supervised fine-tuning stage? Option A. Human-written demonstrations of desired responses. Option A. Randomly generated text. Option A. Only numeric tables. Option A. Unencrypted files. The correct answer is V. NAPI trains the base model on curated, human-written, prompt, response, demonstrations to establish a strong instruction following starting point before reward modeling and RAI. Next section. Trustworthy way in ethics, OS and BFT. Question 58. That is the purpose of a model card. Option A. To document a model's intended use, performance, limitations, and risks. Option A. To store the model's weights. Option A. To overclock the Option A. To translate the model to another language. The correct answer is V. Doodle cards promote transparency by documenting intended use cases, training data, evaluation results, limitations, and ethical considerations for a model. Question 59. That is red teaming and Option A. Deliberately probing the model to find harmful, unsafe, or policy-violating behavior. Option A. Painting the server racks red. Option A. Draining the model faster. Option A. Increasing the batch size. The correct answer is V. Yet teaming uses adversarial prompts and stress tests to uncover vulnerabilities, toxicity, jailbreaks, unsafe content, so they can be mitigated before and after deployment. Question 60. Which is a genuine data privacy concern with large language models? Option A. They may memorize and inadvertently reveal sensitive information from training data. Option A. They make the run cooler. Option A. They reduce the size of all files. Option A. They automatically encrypt the internet. The correct answer is V. Iris can memorize rare training examples and later reproduce them, risking exposure of PI or proprietary data. Litigations include data filtering, deduplication, and privacy techniques. That completes the practice test. Review the explanations for any questions you missed, and good luck on your certification exam.